picture. We are thinking the same thing. This are rock formation. Do you know how this phenomenon happened? Our video for today will let you know the answer. But before I forgot, get ready and brace yourself, for we will be meeting some amazing friends today. I know you're getting curious about our topic for today. Am I right? That's great! For today, we're going to talk about exogenic processes. Come on! The Earth's geosphere is made up of different layers and on Earth's continental crust. We can see different rock formations just like this one and this one. The fascinating question is, what makes this natural phenomena? The different rock formations that are visible under Earth's continental crust are possible because of the process called exogenic process. But how does process happen? The process happening on Earth's surface due to the influence of exogenic forces. Weathering, erosion, mass wasting, and deposition are the main exogenic process. One of the exogenic processes that are happening under Earth's geosphere is called weathering. Do you know what weathering is? Well, weathering is the process where rock is broken down or dissolved into smaller pieces by mechanical and chemical weathering process. Just like what you can see in these pictures. These are all products of weathering process. Oh, hi Abigail! Hi Ben! It's so nice seeing you here!
Hello, Irish! We've got the same feeling!
Oh, before I forgot, can you share something that you know about weathering?
Oh, sure! Did you know that weathering has two types? We will share to you one of these types. Are you ready?
Yes, sure!
Let's go!
One of the main types of weathering is called mechanical or physical weathering. It is happening because of the different mechanical factors such as pressure, temperature,
Cross-wedging, abrasion, organic activity,
human activity, and burrowing animals that can cause rocks to break down into tiny pieces.
a specific type of mechanical weathering occur in specific places.
Physical weathering are happening because of different physical factors, just like what I have mentioned earlier. And one of these factors is called pressure. It is the collision of rocks creates extreme pressure which weathers rocks. Just like heat, it increases with depth. So this pressure can actually squeeze the spaces out of the minerals within the rocks. This makes the rocks denser. Next is temperature. So how does it affect rocks? When rocks are heated, it expands, and when it gets cold, the rock contracts. So if a rock heated and cooled many times, cracks form and pieces of rocks fall away. This type of physical weathering happens a lot in deserts because it is very hot during the day but very cold at night.
Next is frost wedging. So frost wedging is the splitting or breaking up of rocks by the pressure of frozen water or ice in cracks in the rocks. The pressure from the ice is exerted to the cracks, cause them to break apart.
We also have abrasion. It is the rubbing, skirring, scraping of rocks through friction. The breaking down or wearing away of rocks by mechanical action of other rocks. Do you know what causes of abrasion of rocks? Let's find it out. There are different causes of abrasion of rocks, and some of which are gravity. As a rock tangles down a mountainside or cliff. Moving water causes abrasion as particles in the water collide and bump against each other. Strong winds carrying pieces of sand can sand glass surfaces, and lastly, ice glaciers carries many bits and pieces of rocks.
Another factor of mechanical weathering is organic weathering or the organic activity. It happens when plant breaks of rocks with their growing roots or plant's acid help dissolve rocks. So once the rocks has been weakened or broken up by weathering, it is ready for erosion.
Before we proceed to the next, what can you notice in these pictures? That's right! These are some of the human activities that can also affect rocks. Weathering is a natural process, but human activities can speed it up. For example, burning of fossil fuels, which generates sulfurous and nitrogenous compounds, and this chemical upon entering water and air converts to sulfuric acid and nitric acid. So, both which cause weathering of rocks. Another is mountain biking, 4x4 trucks, motocross, or dune body activities. Tend to be very hard on the environment as they rip up the surface vegetation and expose it to the faster rates of weathering.
Last is burrowing animals. It is caused by animals, rabbits, and other burrowing animals can burrow into a crack in a rock, making it bigger and splitting the rock. These animals dig holes that expose new rock to the effects of weathering.
Oh guys, you're here too!
Oh, hi Irish! We're here to share about the processes that bring about chemical weathering. Is that okay?
Yes, sure! So guys, we're done with the first type of weathering. Let's now proceed with the second one. The second type of weathering is called chemical weathering. Chemical change caused by a chemical reaction. So one substance changes into another. So chemical weathering is when chemicals in the rain and moving water react with rocks and minerals to change or weaken them in some way. So it always causes some type of chemical reaction within the rocks itself. There are processes that bring about chemical weathering. Are you ready? So let's start!
The processes that bring about chemical weathering. First is dissolution. It is when rocks or minerals are dissolved by water, just like these pictures.
Second is the hydrolysis. It is the breaking down of rocks by acidic water to produce clay and soluble salts. Acids in water reacts in some types of rocks like feldspar to form clay. And water may also react with sodium-rich minerals, forming salt solution.
Last is the oxidation. If the breaking down of rocks by oxygen in ore and water, often giving iron-rich rocks a rusty-colored weathered surface.
That's all that we can share about the first type of weathering.
Oh, thank you guys. I've learned a lot from you.
You're welcome, Irish. So here's Atikat to share another exogenic processes. Are you ready? Come on!
We're done with the weathering and its two. Let's now go to erosion. Erosion is the separation or removal of weathered rocks due to different agents like water, wind, and ice that causes transportation of minerals to where they deposited. Do you know where the worst soil erosion in the Philippines? It occurred 5 years ago in Barangay Pilian, Tupi, South Cotabato.
Oh, really? That is an amazing information. And another is mass wasting. By the way, do you know what is mass wasting? I am not really familiar with that word. What does it mean? Mass wasting, also known as mass movement. It is a general term for the movement of rock soil downslope under the force of gravity. It differs from other processes of erosion in that the debris transported by mass wasting is not entertained in a moving medium, such as water, wind, or ice. The Philippines also experienced an extreme mass movement, also known as the lahar, that occurred in Albay 2 years ago.
Oh, really? By the way, what is lahar?
A lahar is a violent type of mud flow or debris flow, composed of slurry or pyroclastic material, rocky debris, and water. The material flows down from a volcano, typically along a river valley.
Oh, thanks for that information. Now I know what is lahar. Lastly, let's proceed to deposition. Deposition is the laying down of sediment carried by wind, flowing water, the sea, or ice. Sediment can be transported as pebbles, sand and mud, or salts dissolved in water. Salts may later be deposited by organic activity. Examples as seashells or by evaporation.
Exogenic process that operates here on our Earth's surface. Exogenic process of 4 types: deposition, weathering, and erosion. And lastly, we have mass wasting. There are causes that affect our planet Earth. Mining, agriculture, production, construction and deforestation, overcropping and overgrazing. Please stop doing this. Please stop. Because of what we do to our nature, we will be the one to suffer. It's never too late to change our misbehavior. That's why we are here to start. Changes in developing and growing. It's unstable or uncertain. Let's all change our ways of malpractice. Those are the things that cause deposition, weathering, mass wasting, and erosion. So we have to take care of our nature. It's never too late to change ourselves for our nature.
Lantane!
Oh, hi, Ate Kat. Hi, Ben. Can you share some? Oh, hi, Ate Kat. Hi, Ben. It's so nice seeing you here.
Hello, Irish! We've got the same feeling!
Oh, before I forgot, can you share your knowledge about weathering?
Oh, thanks. Now I know. Ano sana?
Oh!
Go.
Ika na muna. Sige, Ben.
Game.
Saan kita mag-iba?